Today we're looking at some of the funniest yearbook quotes. In Northern Ireland we don't have yearbook quotes. I low-key wish that we did. I feel like this is very much an American thing, but I'm telling you guys, get ready, some of these photos are funny. Remember to always be yourself unless you suck, then pretend to be somebody else. To be fair, that's kind of shady towards me because I literally copy every single person on YouTube. But you wanna know something? There's also another good old saying, fake it until you make it. Should have burned this place down when I had the chance. You wanna know something, Michael? I'm actually with you, and fun fact, my school nearly burnt down once. I swear in my school there was like a fire, but it wasn't like a really bad one, but there was like a fire. I also remember there was like a period within the space like 2 weeks, somebody would constantly push like the fire bell. Or what's that thing you do where it like sends the smoke alarms off? Basically someone would always press that button. And like I remember there was a whole scandal in my school where they were trying to figure out who it was. Like I really wanted to do it, but am I the only one who kind of gets like really tempted to do it? Like I'm telling you, whenever I see that big red button I want to press it. I got a haircut and no one noticed. Okay, so I've actually got a question for Muslim women who wear a hijab, or maybe even Christian women. I think there are Christian women who wear like headscarves, nuns. Because you're obviously wearing something to cover your hair, does that mean you have to do your hair? Does that literally mean that like you don't need to like wash your hair, like no one's gonna be able to see? Also, do you sleep in it? I don't think you do. There's my daily question. So if you're a Muslim or like a Christian or wear like a headscarf like that, please comment down below. I need to know the answers immediately. You can't catch flies with honey, but you can catch more honeys being fly. Look at Keegan, look at him with his wee specky specs. You wanna know something? I'm actually getting glasses soon. I might actually wear them in a video. Basically, I'm getting glasses because my eyesight's starting to go because I've always got these big lights on. I look at the screen 24/7 whenever I'm editing. They're basically blue light glasses. So should I be like Keegan and wear glasses in my next video? I feel like I'll look kind of sexy. Good girls are found in every corner of the earth, but unfortunately the earth is round. Oh my god, this person's been done bad by girls. Dashion Connor. Oh my god, my name's Connor. We're kind of like related. Imagine me and him are like related. We're long distance cousins. But yeah, I can kind of relate to that whenever it comes to guys. Good guys are found in every corner of the earth, but sadly the earth is round unless the earth is flat. But then if the earth is flat, does that mean it's still a circle or is it a square? Is the earth a square? If I just started a new conspiracy theory? I'm fat because I don't chase these hoes. Oh, look at you. That's so cute. I kind of want to be like him. I want that confidence. I kind of do feel really bad for, people who are plus size, because 99.9% of the times people will not choose someone if they're plus size. But he seems like a nice guy. John seems like a funny chap. You can't see me, John Cena. Yet again, whenever it comes to ones like that, I feel like I can't laugh. Like, can I laugh at that? Also, I've got a question for these yearbook quotes. Can you literally write anything if you wanted to? Could you say like the most homophobic, inappropriate thing ever? Would they put that down? Because I feel like that's kind of pushing it. You can't see me. I mean, we can see you. We can see your eyes and your glasses. Oscar Barco said graduating was harder than crossing the border. Yet again, I don't know if I can laugh at that. And how did that get put down? There has to be a certain line that they can't cross. And I feel like this is starting to push it. But you wanted something, Oscar? You graduated and that's all that matters. They say cheaters don't win, but I graduated high school and Biden is our president. Look at Cameron. He's being all political. But this is actually something I'm really interested. Do you honestly think Biden stole the election? Like, I'm going to be completely honest. I can understand people are sad that Trump didn't get in, but I think it was legitimate. Like, I don't think it was a fake election. I think sometimes, you have to admit maybe the person you wanted to win didn't win. You have to, accept defeat. But Cameron's basically admitted to cheating in high school. I mean, to be fair, I kind of did cheat quite a lot. Like, it's so bad. What I would do is, like, I would literally not revise for my test and then just copy the person beside me. And somehow I'd still end up always failing. A lot of girls didn't like me this year, but their boyfriends did. Oh my god, look at Stephanie. Look at that face. You can just tell that she's a sassy woman. The thing is, I can't tell if she's a mean girl, if she's a nice girl. A lot of girls didn't like me this year, but their boyfriends did. I mean, I can kind of relate to that. Sometimes like boys who are in relationships with girls like message me on Snapchat and like Instagram. So yeah, girls constantly get tests for STDs because you don't know who they're hooking up with, and make sure you go for their apps, especially Grindr. Like, go into the app store, type in Grindr and see if it's recently been downloaded. If somebody ever asks you to do something, do it really bad so you never have to do it again. And that is a quote from Paris Hilton. Do you want to know something? I might actually do that, because think of, if you really don't want to do something, just do it really badly, because then that person will get a signal in their head, oh, this person's really bad at it, and then they'll ask you to do it. Oh my god, why have I never thought about that? Should I do that with the dishes, like making my bed, so it means that my parents have to do it, not me? Anything is possible when you sound Caucasian on the phone. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. And it's really, really sad. Like, there is, casual racism like that, where if you sound black, they won't give you an opportunity. In the UK, I'm also pretty sure it's got to do with postcode, like your area. A lot of times people lie from where exactly they're from. They'll put like a different postcode because they don't want the university they're applying to know that they're from a certain area, mainly because it's kind of got like a bad stereotype around it. But I think that's so sad. Like, why can't everyone be given like an even opportunity? Why does it matter what color their skin is, how they sound, how they look, where they're from? Everyone should be given an equal opportunity. Thanks for all the education, but now it's time to hit the polls. Do you want to know something? If you really wanted to, you actually could do that. Think of it. Strippers usually are like from between the ages of like 18 to 27. If you wanted to, you could, dance in a pole, get a load of money, and then use that money to fund like your career. It is a real thing. I do know there there are like lawyers who have like a side gig of OnlyFans, or it's like a guy in America who got fired because of it. But think of it, if you like wear a mask, you could literally get loads of money. And I feel like sometimes strippers are shunned upon. But think of it, all they really do is dance in a pole with their boobs out and get a load of money. I mean, I totally do it. Keep calm, it's just an extra chromosome. Yet again, Nicholas, you are pushing that line like you've literally taken a step too far. I feel like I can't laugh at that, even though he's laughing. Like, look at him, he all looks so smiley and cheery. But I feel like if I laugh at that, someone's gonna clip this, put it in TikTok or Twitter. But yet again, you know, people who have like an extra chromosome, they're just like us. You know, they're normal people. Lisa Horney said, this is my actual last name. I actually really do feel bad for people who've got like really awkward last names. My name is Connor White, but people used to call me like Connor Black or Connor Purple or Connor Colorblind. Like, it really isn't that bad. But imagine being called Lisa Horney. Like, Lisa's fine, but it's the last bit horny or gay. I was watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and there's someone on it called Heather Gay. Like, whenever I seen her last name, I kind of chuckle because like, oh my god, gay. But like, that is bad. Like, oh Lisa, I feel bad for you. Alison Lloyd said, rip Club Penguin, you raised me when my parents didn't want to. That is me with Ben Weevils. Like, I'm not joking. Ben Weevils, Mushy Monsters. There was another game. There was a game that I used to be obsessed with, and I could never remember the name of it, but like, I'd always go into my computer and play it. Then games raised me. Like, I'm not joking. Ben Weevils, it was so good, and it actually shut down. Fun fact, in Ben Weevils, my username was Mr. Krabs, and guess what my password was? It was a 2-letter password. I'm actually quite surprised that my Ben Weevils did not get hacked, but growing up, I would be on that game 24/7. Like, I was obsessed with that game. I wasn't that big into Club Penguin, but Ben Weevils and that game raised me. I can't say that first name, and I certainly cannot say that second name, but he said, F y'all, I'm out. Yet again, how can they get away with that? Like, how are they able to do that? Are they literally allowed to put anything down? Like, imagine I literally put like a photo of like Shrek. I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad, because it's not like the actual word, but you know, it's hinting at it. Why you no doctor yet, Dad? I kind of do feel bad for, you know, children of Asian parents, because Asian parents can be very, very strict in their children. I feel like it's always Asian parents, Indian parents, and black parents are like the strictest in their children. They really want you to do well, and do you want to know something? I could not deal with that pressure. There's actually kids in my school that like, they were basically told, you don't have a choice, you're going to university and you're going to do this career. Thank God I never had that pressure. I'm telling you right now, I would be out of control. I'd be a road child. I am a Sagittarius, and something about a Sagittarius is that you cannot tell them what to do. Try to tell me what to do and see what happens. Michelle Ho said, I've been a hoe all my life. Do you want to know something? Michelle Sam. Yet again, look at her in that wee photo. She looks like a millionaire. Look at that background. Do you want to know something? If you're getting money from being a hoe, I might as well be a hoe as well. Spencer Howard said, opinions are like mixtapes. I don't want to hear yours. Oh my god, look at him. He's sassy. Yet again, I feel like I'm the complete opposite. Like, I give opinions, but I don't want to take them. If someone asks me for opinion, I will be completely honest, but I feel like that's why people don't ask me for an opinion, because I'm too honest. Can anyone else relate to that, where you're like the unhinged, too honest friend? Like, I'm so sorry. If you're asking me to tell you how I look in a dress, I will just be honest and tell you look crap. Stephanie Flores said, I want to thank Google, Wikipedia, and whoever invented copy and paste. Thank you. Back in the day, aka about 5 years ago, if you wanted to pass an essay, you would do copy and paste and mix it up a wee bit. Nowadays, you got like that chat AI. Is it chat DDP? I can't even say that. It's a tongue twister for me. Chat DDP and AI are so freaky. I've been seeing loads of TikToks of like AI, like celebrities' voices, like Donald Trump and Joe Biden. It's really, really scary. Like, AI is getting out of control. And then with the chat DTP, whatever it is, people are actually using it for essays. And what teachers can do is like use that application to figure out what kids are using it and then give them a 0. So yeah, if you want to be a cheater like Stephanie, maybe use the AI and copy and paste and use your own words, all mix it up together. We live in an era where a sad Simpsons edit is an outlet for depression. Yeah, I won't lie, there's definitely a few guys I know who put sad Bart Simpson edits up in their story. I won't lie, that's attention seeking to me. Can we talk about this? Do you ever get sick of people on Facebook that are such attention seekers? I swear they could literally be in hospital and they'll like be like, oh my god, I just checked into hospital. They're literally begging for everyone to ask them if they're okay. Like, it irritates me. Devontae Bristol says, if you like water, you're ready, like 72% to me. Hey, look at you, that's a pretty good compliment in a pickup line. I mean, look at him, he seems like a nice guy. He's got nice teeth, nice skin, nice glasses, nice haircut. He actually seems like an alright nice guy. It's all fun and games until someone calls the cops and it's a new game of hide and seek. Do you want to know something? I really wanted to always get in trouble with the police. I know it sounds really bad, but think of it, if the police are after you and they like literally want to arrest you, isn't that like so fun? Obviously if they like catch you in the end, it's not fun because you literally get arrested, but imagine literally playing hide and seek chases with police. I mean, in the end, if they actually get you, I guess you will be going to jail. Carter Chapman said I was planned and Claire Chapman said I was not. Okay, are they like twins? Or like did one of them like eat each other? Imagine literally being a baby that wasn't planned. Like, I'm not joking, that's actually the worst thing ever a parent could ever say to you. Imagine a parent sitting you down and saying, yeah, your brother was planned but you weren't. Now that would hurt. High school was easy. It was like riding a bike, except the bike was on fire and the ground was on fire and everything was on fire because it was hell. I mean, yeah, what I've noticed about school is it's basically just, you know, memorizing stuff. A test doesn't actually tell you how intelligent you are, it just tells you how good you are, like revising stuff and like remembering stuff. Me personally, I'm not good at that. Like, I'm just not good at that. My talent is videos like this. pushing new stuff with cameras and taking videos and being funny. I'm just not good whenever it comes to high school and like sitting down and doing tests. That's why I'd always fail them. It's like I could literally read something 10-15 times, I won't remember it. It's probably why I could never be an actor as well. I'm not joking, you could literally give me like 5 lines to learn and read. I could literally read them for about a year and I'd forget it straight away. My brain just doesn't work like that. If idiots could fly, this would be an airport. I mean, yeah, Nicholas, I'm with you. Look at Nicholas, he don't give an F. He's got the I don't care type face. Sad spelled backwards is das, and das how it be sometimes. He just looks like the type of guy to say that. Like, look at the grin in his face. He's exactly the type of guy to say that. Yet again, it's cheesy, but I kind of like it. Megan said, I used to be jealous of Harry Potter for being able to talk to snakes, but it turns out I've been doing it for years. I mean, yeah, that's something else I've noticed about school. In school, you'll have like school friends, and then outside of school, you have real friends. A lot of the times, the people you're in school with, you'll never talk to you again. I don't speak to a single guy from my last school, except for one guy constantly Snapchats me to try to get me to meet him at a park at night to give him head. But other than that, you don't speak to anyone, you know, like, you all move on with your lives. It's also quite crazy to think that like a couple years, because I'm 20 right now, I was in school with loads of people and we were like 12 to like 16. Like, that's just so insane, isn't it? And yet again, I don't speak to any of them. Victoria Word says, every time someone calls me fat, I get depressed, so I cut myself a piece of cake. I mean, to be fair, it's the best thing to do. If anyone ever does upset you, just cut a piece of cake. Don't cut yourself, don't cry the tears away, just indulge yourself in cake. When I grow up, I want to be a dog. See, I can relate to that. Like, whenever I was younger, I really wanted to grow up and be like kidnapped. Is that like bad? Like, I really wanted someone to kidnap me and like raise me as their own child. And that's probably why growing up I didn't have many friends. Not a lot of guys like me, but the girlfriends do. That's basically the same thing the girl said earlier. Oh my god, Dustin and that other girls should have to get together. They'd be the power couple. Everyone wants them. Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. Ernest Guer, is that how you pronounce it? Like, he just looks like the type of person to say that. I mean, say whatever you want. He looks like a geek, but I can guarantee you he's going to be running like a crypto firm. He's going to be like in some financial market and like he's going to be a millionaire. So we can all laugh at him, but at the end of the day, he's going to be getting bread. He's going to be a millionaire. I play basketball and females. I mean, I play a wee bit of basketball. I used to be amazing at it in school, but boys play me. So I can half relate to that. I play basketball and I get played by boys. Wesley Widener said, I'm going to end up in jail or working at Olive Garden. Either way, endless salads are getting tossed. I've actually noticed something with jail. Think of it, if you're homeless and you don't have any food to eat, commit a crime and then you get put into jail. It might not be fun and it might be scary and dangerous, but think of it, you've got heat and you've got a roof over your head, you get 2 meals a day. Now I can kind of understand why people might like being in jail. Doing lines, shagging nines. Look, Caleb, I think everyone should love themselves and be positive and, you know, be ambitious. However, I think you're being a bit too ambitious. I don't always have time to study, but when I do, I still do. See, I can relate to that. Like, I do have time to do stuff, but whenever I actually get to doing it, I don't do it. It's quite weird, isn't it? I feel like I really struggle with procrastination. Can anyone else relate to that? It's like I set stuff out to do and like I have the time to do it, and like whenever it comes to getting it done, I just sort of sit there and like look at it. Like, I want to get it done, but I physically can't. Okay, so we're meant to read this backwards. If you don't read it backwards, it says high school to when I, school high to when y'all. Okay, so that's what it was like whenever you read it normally, but if you read it backwards, it says y'all went to high school, I went to school high. Oh my god, look at her last name, Treasure White. I'm Connor White. Me and her could possibly be related. Yet again, I kind of wish I went to school with people like this because these people seem so fun. COVID-19 doesn't affect snakes, so most of you will be fine. Nice knowing y'all. And that is where we're gonna leave that video there. We are gonna leave it with that iconic line. Well, anyways, guys, that's where I leave that video there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a piss bigger, subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.